Okay, this is the best part that everybody wants to know. I've turned them on, flow tested everything, and I'll show you that just in a minute, and we'll talk about a couple of things I ran into. But I want to show you all how to do this temperature adjustment, because typically from the factory it's going to be set, cool, so you don't scald yourself on accident and then try to say it's their fault. So do this temperature adjustment. Now the water's on, so I'm going to keep my hand on this. Take our screw loose here. Now of course I already pulled the trim off. It just snaps on and off, so don't worry about that. Keep your handle held down as you're turning the screw, at least till the screw kind of loosens up. Alright, now I got it. Set your screw up to the side. This is just the lever control, so take it off. Now remember, this little adjustment, so this stop limiter, you can rotate it from here to here, basically. I'll show you. You can rotate it through this range right here, okay? And when we look at our valve, this is what controls that stop point. So, on the top of this stop limiter right here, there's a little C for cold, a little H for hot. The more we turn, I look backwards for you guys. Excuse me. The closer you get the H to this stop point, the hotter it's going to be. Because what that does is that lets you put more of your temperature adjustment range into the hotter spectrum. So I've already adjusted it once and tested it about halfway. It's hot, but honestly, I want to get this thing to where it's basically, I wouldn't say scalding, but uncomfortably hot. I want to make sure that it can always get hot enough that I can't, I can get all I want. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it about, let's say about 3/4. It was pretty good where I had about halfway. We're going to turn about 3/4 of the way towards hot. And you can see, put our little stop limiter back on, you're still going to be able to turn it, to where it lines up when it's on cold, but you've got a much greater range here than you had before. So you're able to turn it further towards hot. And actually, we can even take it and set a little more if we want. That's about the hottest we can go. Let's do that. Why not? If I set it too hot, I can take it off and cool it down a little bit, right? But, the way I look at it is I'm a big boy, okay? I'm responsible for this. If I burn myself, it's my fault, not Delta's. So you put that back together, put your screw back in, just hold it together, and you can actually test this without snapping your trim on and off. Really, you can I guess you could test it without even putting the screw all the way in, but. Alright. Let's test that and see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to turn our water on. Right now it's on the coldest setting possible. And then we're going to crank it all the way to hot. How's it'll go? Now she'll warm up pretty quick because I've already been running. Look at that flow. That's nice. I'm really excited about these showers. So just kind of hold your hand under it. Now, of course, I've learned over the years, you can stick your hand under the water, it doesn't feel that hot. And then when you actually get your body under it, it feels different. So I'm holding my hand under it, and yeah, it's, ooh. The instinct to put a thermometer in it. That's pretty hot. I think that's going to be enough to run me out. And that's about as hot as it can get. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and do this other one. And then we'll get them all closed up and sealed up.